So the biggest trend we've seen of late is the use of analytics and AI. It's so much easier to log into an application and turn on a simple county analytic and then log off 3 days later and take a look at the data than it is for an end user or a customer to decide they want to do people counting and have to go buy a server and software, have one of the dealers drive out and install that. A project manager has to make sure it all goes well. They go and record for several days. They got to go back and recover the video a second trip out, come out, and then analyze everything. Think about the expense of that kind of project. Whereas with Eagle Eye, a simple $4 to $5 a month analytic, you can turn it on for 4 days, and for 61 cents, you get to decide whether or not AI or analytics are good for you.
The labor shortage from the pandemic is impacting all kinds of businesses. Retail, restaurants, hospitality, pretty much everything. And a lot of these businesses are struggling to provide the same level of service to their customers that they got accustomed to pre-pandemic. So they're turning to technology. One of the technologies in particular is video surveillance. Typically that allows business owners to see what's going on, to see if the customers are being serviced, to see if the store's open on time. But when you add in artificial intelligence or AI, now you can start to do a lot of things. You can start to get demographics. You can start to see things like how many customers, easily do people counting, and easily dispatch your staff to different areas of the business where maybe they don't know to go or where maybe they're not needed. The addition of cloud makes it so that it's easy to turn those services on or off and experiment with them, see how they work for you in your business.
Over the past 20 years, I think we've all become very accustomed to having video throughout our lives, used for both surveillance and security purposes. But the trend today is to use video for business intelligence. Deploying analytics and AI allows us to evaluate video to use in our businesses to improve them for efficiencies, reducing costs, heading off disasters in stores with slippage. It also allows us to do other kinds of applications where we can evaluate and determine if our elderly are in distress. Cloud-based solutions takes it to an all different level. It allows us to deploy these solutions in a very cost-effective, easy-to-use manner. In 2022, we're very excited about the continued trend of using video for business intelligence. It will continue to improve the bottom lines of our customers and improve the quality of lives for everyone around it.
COVID and the pandemic has taught us a lot in the last year and a half. And I don't say that just because I'm a cloud advocate, which I am, but I can tell you that commercial customers are learning that their video systems were not as good as they thought they were. And a lot of people are looking at upgrading their video surveillance. What I believe to be happening is that if people are deciding to upgrade their video anyway, they think about the cameras and they think about the recording and they think about, when I have multiple sites, what am I going to do to make sure that I can log in once remotely and get the best use of all of my different video? And that's where cloud comes in. Cloud has been exceptional at centralizing the head-end management of multi-site customer sites. So the whole need for video has expanded on those business sites also. Lastly, body cameras are becoming huge. All forms of delivery services, in-home health services, all forms of home professionals are starting to put body cameras on themselves, their delivery folks, even the food service delivery guys. They want to make sure that the customer is pleased with the visitation and the experience. And if something bad happened, they want to make sure they understand how it came to be and that it wasn't the employee that caused it. So body cameras are becoming really popular. These are things that COVID has taught us.
Eagle Eye Network's Cloud VMS is built on a REST-based open API. This allows us to interoperate with pretty much any system that's out there. Of course, there's things like access control, alarm monitoring, but we've gone way beyond that with point of sale, HVAC systems, and pretty much anything else you can imagine. This is important for our customers because as they start to put more demand on business needs for their security camera system, they're doing things like adjusting the temperature of the building based on the occupancy up or down, depending on how many people come in or leave. Customers are integrating with other platforms to solve all different kinds of problems. We even have integrated with a system that measures the height of a pile of gravel to see if they need to order more gravel before they can pave a road. These are helping them to solve their business problems not only this year and next year, but going on to the future. So we see interoperability as a big trend going into 2022 and beyond.